Hi, I'm Randy Johns, lead developer of Avalon Lords, a new MMORTS for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Today we want to show you our city building feature. So let's get started. All right, we're going to launch this right from the Unity editor. We're using Unity on this project. So what you're seeing here is a placeholder UI. The UI for our game will not look like this whatsoever. It's just so we can get to the features and test, and it's actually leftover from the predecessor to this game. So the first thing we want to do is find a place to create our town. I think this is probably as good a location as any. So we're going to go ahead and build a town hall. Find a nice level spot. Maybe put this right in the middle here. Let's put it right here. So your buildings will grow over time. Yeah, the town hall, actually, we have it set where it fully deploys immediately. And let's go ahead and upgrade it here. So we're going to upgrade it to a town Bailey, the next version up. And you'll see now that it's starting to build. It builds over approximately an hour. While this is building here, we can also accelerate the building. Oops, it looks like I upgraded it instead of accelerating. So I'm going to go ahead and accelerate it. And that's that. It's been upgraded. Now the acceleration, being able to accelerate, those are cards that are unlocked within the game. They can't be purchased for money. There is no pay to win in Avalon Lords. It's very important to every member of the team that the game is fair and challenging, and we don't want someone to be able to come in and put a lot of cash into resources and be at an unfair advantage over the rest of us. So you can see this is quite an upgrade there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to place our second building. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to build a church. Building a town, we're going to build a church. Place this close to the town hall, maybe right here. Alright, and while that's building, I'm going to back out here a little bit and then build some houses. Let's build a few of these. Zoom on in a little bit. Now again, just to remind you, this user interface is completely placeholder. It will not look like this, and we're actually in the new UI. It's being built right now to where, for example, when you want to build multiples of the same building type, you won't have to go back to the menu here. Let's go ahead and build about 9 of these houses. It's important to have houses because the people of the town need a place to live, and there are limits on, for example, right now on the number of troops you can have, because they have to have somewhere to live. So we're building houses, and those are all being built over time. Now, one of the things we will have in the final game is we will have where, as buildings are being built, you'll see peasants actually working on the houses. Okay, so next thing we're going to build is let's build a farm. Let's put this somewhere where there's a little more land. Let's actually scoot back here, and I'm keeping this all in the same vicinity for now, but the worlds are pretty big, and there's plenty of places to create a farm. We'll come back to that in a few minutes. So next thing we need is, if we're going to have troops, we're going to need to have barracks. I'm going to put this over by the houses. I think that's a good place. But actually right about there. Alright, if we're going to have swords, we're going to need a blacksmith. So let's go ahead and put this up, and let's put it somewhere near the town hall where people can go to in that general area. Okay, and let's build a stable and put it over here by our farm. Here we go. I think over here we'll go ahead and we'll build an archery range. Not too far away from the barracks. Oh, barracks are back over here. We'll place it over here. Build it over here. Just reminding you again, the UI is completely placeholder. So we're going to put an archery range over here where it's little ways away from all the people. That way no one gets hurt accidentally. Okay. Alright, and then I think it would be a good idea for us to put up an archery tower. Where's a good place to put this? Let's go ahead and place it right here. Place the tower right there. This is actually a generic tower. Okay, so now you can see the buildings are starting to come in. They're being built. They're a little bit more developed than previous when we put them down, but let's go ahead and accelerate them here. Okay. And this one takes 2 hours to build. And there's our church. There we go. We'll let our tower just build over time. And even though this is a pretty cool town hall, let's go ahead and upgrade it. Normally things take resources to build: wood, metal, gold, food, and then we're going to accelerate this one. There we go. And just to remind you too, the accelerating the building is you can unlock within the game. You'll be able to unlock cards to accelerate things, but it's not for purchase. You can't spend a ton of money and have an advantage in the game. Let's go ahead and you can see here that like this house here is only partially built. So here we have our archery range. Town castle. A few houses. We have a blacksmith. We have barracks. We have a church. A tower. Over here we have a farm. Over here we have a farm and we have stables. And as the game is developed, we'll be adding we'll add activities within here. We'll have peasants and soldiers walking around, doing things, delivering things. It'll be an active place. So we were hesitant to show really any of this right now because it's early and the UI is completely placeholder. But we wanted to show you that we do have things working here. It's going to be really cool. We have a lot of plans. So just to give you an aerial view of what we just created. All right, well, I will leave you with this. So I just want to say that I'm really excited to work on this project. I've been developing games for about 20 years. I've worked on a huge variety of teams in different types of games, arcade, console, and I can tell you this team is so passionate about what we're doing here. We have David Wu. He was the CTO on Halo. Great guy, very smart, brings a lot to the project. We have Tim Hayes. I've known him since the very beginning, since 1991. He's went on to develop AI for many games, evolutionary computation for the military, for different sports games, you name it. Very incredibly talented developer and a great friend as well. The art team, they're fast, they're talented, they make beautiful art. We have a lot of stuff that's being built right now that you'll see over the coming months. And you know, I get up every morning. I'm excited to go to work. I'm excited, to develop a great game. Excited for the technology we're going to get to create. Just looking forward to it. I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. We'll have more, and we're very thankful for you considering. I'm all tongue-tied here. We want to thank you for taking a look at Avalon Lords. We thank you for considering supporting us, making a pledge, and what we promise to do is we'll make you a great game that you'll love playing. Thank you.